All right, guys, you're welcome to Soft Sports TV, and I have my guys with me. Eval, I've got Handy, and I've got Paul. Yeah, unfortunately, Paul, we can't get visuals on you right now, but I think your picture is enough for now, and we'll get your audio. Okay, yes, welcome to Soft Sports TV, and today we're talking about the football transfers. We're talking about African football, the Nigerian Premier League, and what happened at the Cup of Nations for the women's game in Africa, and many more activities from the pre-seasons. Okay, so let's know what's the best thing that's been happening so far. A lot of mind-blowing games, a lot of mind-blowing transfers. Okay, so let's just talk about that quickly. And before we go ahead, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so. Subscribe to this channel. Also hit the notification button and be the first to view our content when it drops. Okay, now let's get the ball rolling. Okay, guys, too many G's happening, man. From the transfer market to the preseasons and so on and so forth. But let's start with the transfer window now that we have. I think it's one of the busiest for clubs so far. In a way, if you look at it, the whole COVID thing kind of like restricted clubs from signing players. But now we are seeing a lot of clubs being active, getting a lot of players. I mean, look at a team like Arsenal, for example, who always love doing their businesses late. I mean, at this stage, they have signed about 5 players, and they are even in the run to sign more players. You see the likes of Man United getting players and Liverpool. So there's a lot of activities going on, but there is one that I want to talk about now. We talked about it last time, but it's still happening, and that's the transfer news for Cristiano Ronaldo. So we talk about him wanting to leave Man United, but Ten Hag came out to say he still has him in his plans. Okay. But we are hearing serious reports that he's interested in going to Atletico Madrid. Of all teams, guys, Atletico Madrid, like for real. Andy, I can see your hand up. You want to say something first?
Yeah, yeah. I think when it comes to Ronaldo personally,
Yeah.
he's just looking for a way out, and not just a way out of Manchester United, but he's looking for a way to remain in the UEFA Champions League.
Okay.
Because personally, I think he has been on this mission to try and stay in the Champions League because there is an absurd offer for him from one of the Saudi clubs offering him 210 million for 2 years. So if it's about money, of
Wow.
course he would have gone there already. But I think he's bent on playing in the UEFA Champions League. And right now, Atletico Madrid seems to be like the most likely destination because trust me, Real Madrid is off the table. They took that contract 3 years already, 3 years ago. So, and when you look at all the possible options like PSG, those Chelsea, these are all clubs that have come out to openly say, hey, in as much as we trust that Ronaldo is a world class player, a very good goal scorer, but right now they seem to be moving in another direction. And I believe if he ends up going to Atletico Madrid, that's going to be a desperate move that is going to stain a lot of his what's it called, like his
Proposition.
decorated career.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it
Yeah.
comes to Real Madrid, the same way he made the mistake last season of not choosing Man City over Manchester United. That's the same thing I think he's trying to do right now. Like going to Atletico just in order to survive. And Sporting Lisbon has been there begging him to come over.
Now you see something, yeah. There's something Ronaldo did. This rumor, there has been rumor for a long time now, but he only debunked one, and that's the one linking him to Sporting Lisbon. He
Yeah.
came
Yeah.
out
Yeah.
to write fake. So
Fake.
he didn't write fake when he was being linked to Chelsea. He didn't write fake when
True.
he was being linked to other teams, but Sporting Lisbon. I mean, you must feel very sad if you were a Sporting Lisbon fan, considering the fact that this guy started with you, you know. Ever.
Okay. Yeah. If I am a Sporting Lisbon fan, I think it's a two-way thing. While I'll be sad that he said fake, I will also be realistic because I know he won't join Sporting Lisbon at this stage of his career. Yes, he has always said he would like to end his career there, but I don't think it's the right time. So why will I be expecting Ronaldo to join my team now? I don't think the team itself can afford him. You have to sell 15 players just to pay Ronaldo's salary. So there's nothing there. You just look at it that we know this thing now. He's not joining us, so there's no point making so much noise about it. But on the other hand, the way he came out to debunk the news is what a few Sporting Lisbon fans will not be happy about. And while the whole thing is it's confusing because you will not expect Ronaldo with the ties that he had with Manchester United to be pushing for a move away from Manchester United just after one season. I think the obsession with playing in the UEFA Champions League, being the top scorer, being the best player in the history of the competition is what is pushing him around. But let's see how it goes. At the end of the transfer window, we'll see where he is.
All right.
Plays his play.
I have two questions now. One for Handy because he's a Real Madrid fan, and the other one for Paul because Paul is a Man United fan. But I'll ask Paul this question first. Paul, we talked about this last time. Ronaldo, after he won the Ballon d'Or at Manchester United, he pushed for a move to Real Madrid, and you defended him by saying that was his personal ambition. He wanted something better. Okay. Talking about loyalty, he wasn't loyal enough for United then. He put himself first, which is not a bad thing to do. I'm just saying. Then when he was to return, he was actually linked to City, but then after much pressure, he decided to join United. And after one season of them falling short of their target, he wants to leave. Now, would you consider Ronaldo as a legend in Man United? Because if you check it, I don't think he's a loyal player to United. It's just after himself. He's not putting the team first. So that's just my opinion. I might be wrong. But to you as a United fan, do you consider him a legend in that aspect?
I think some people, the way they quantify this legend thing, they look at the number of years. Then some people look at what you've done for the club.
Mhm.
I will not say that you should regard him as a legend up to the point of giving him a statue or something. But he has done a lot for the club. Coming back, like his second coming in the club, he did something great. He became the highest goal scorer in the club, and then he took them to the point of qualifying for the Europa League. I mean, he tried for the club. He single-handedly carried the club. He wants to follow his dreams. It's normal. We are going to see him as a legend in a sort of way, but not a highly revered legend, because I think there are classes to these things.
Okay. All right. I think I understand your political answer there. I think I understand the answer. So you can classify him as a legend, but not worthy of a statue.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Well, what about you, Handy? Now, if Ronaldo joins Atletico Madrid, what happens to his legacy at Real Madrid?
Well, the thing is, you cannot change history. History records can only be broken. So Ronaldo has already created that record already in Real Madrid. It's there to stay. You understand? Even from the first day when he came to Madrid, he said that he looked at the whole list of players or on the history book, and he said he would love for another book to be written because of him. So right now, we don't really, even Real Madrid's handle when it comes to social media, at least of recent, they started posting videos about Ronaldo, throwback stories about Ronaldo and all of that. Initially, it wasn't like that. So you cannot take that away from him. He is a Real Madrid legend. He's a legend of Real Madrid. He's the highest goal scorer in the history of the greatest club ever. Let's not get that confused, please. Yes,
right.
The greatest goal scorer in the greatest football club. So Ronaldo will forever remain a legend in Real Madrid.
All right.
But yes, if he goes to Atletico Madrid, he's going to get some fans angry.
Okay.
Do you understand?
All right. Okay. Now I understand that. I understand that. See you
That's
emphasizing on
you can only get some fans angry, but those that understand it understand.
Okay, Andy. Andy,
What's the
okay.
greatest club?
All right, now let's move forward now. This man, your pride is too much. Okay, let's leave that aside now. Many other transfers. Zinchenko joined Arsenal.
Yeah.
Emerson, as an
Yeah.
Arsenal fan, how good is that deal?
I mean, I think it was a brilliant piece of transfer. He's a player that the manager knows already. They worked together at Manchester City, so he knows the player. He understands how the player plays. He understands the player's mentality and how he works. So it was a very brilliant and to some extent easy deal for Arsenal to close. He's very versatile. He can play midfield, can play left back, can play even on the wings as well. So I mean, we all saw him now. He just came a few days ago and he got 45 minutes under his belt
Under his
against
belt.
Chelsea and did well, played like he's been with the club for a very long time. That's because he knows the manager, he knows his style and all that. So I think he's a very brilliant piece. He probably a second option. Yes, I think so. The player that was on Arsenal's radar was Lisandro Martinez from Ajax, who has joined Manchester United. So I think I had to move for the next person on the list, which is Zinchenko. And so far, I think it's been a very good deal.
Okay, we'll talk about his performance when we talk about preseason games, but that's a good signing for us now. Now,
Yeah.
For Man United, I mean, I don't think there'll be any outgoing when it concerns Anthony Martial now because of the way he has been playing. So, Paul, what do you think? Do you think he's going to stay and fight for the team, or he's going to leave?
Yeah, from what the manager has said recently, it feels like he has included Anthony Martial into his plans.
Are you happy with that as a fan?
Yes, I'm a bit happy. I'm observant to see what will happen into the season. I mean, that's Martial for you. Like, he starts well at the beginning of the season, and then towards the middle of the season, he doesn't go great. I mean, he's not a consistent player. But
Okay.
let's see what happens this season. Yeah.